we should give credit to a person and not leave such kind of ambiguities. The governor also has spoken about 33 million passengers, but GMR's master plan and concessionaire agreement speaks about 13.1 million passengers. There's some discrepancy, and I don't know from where these figures have been coming. As far as the crime rate is concerned, you will see that in Goa we are having an increase in crime rate with it's sliding rate of detection. The good officers are kept in GRP or in security or perhaps in police training school, and raw, inexperienced officers are being brought to man the police stations. They are not in a position to handle the crime or prevent the crime, and forget it, investigation is completely down. We have a Siddhi Naik, a young girl who died in our constituency. The case went for a closure. They could not investigate. Now Sonali Phogat case created national headlines. We also have the drugs-related matters, where we have Hyderabad police coming to Goa. It is completely shameful. Though I can tell you one thing, that I know that our Director General of Police, Mr. Jaspal Singh and Omveer Singh, are good officers, but down the line, if the system does not work, they cannot handle the situation. I think something has to be done, and we need to attend to these situations. The Honorable Chief Minister recently spoke about a waste management scam, and I wrote to the Honorable Chief Secretary that he spoke about, that he has seen that people have pilfered funds which are for the waste management, and I have called upon Chief Secretary to have an FIR registered, book these people, arrest them, name them and shame them, because we don't want another Labour Gate scam like how there were BJP functionaries who were involved collecting money as labourers, and including one ZP member of Bardes Taluka. As far as tourism is concerned, I've always said we are a state which welcomes tourists. After mining, next is tourism. But the kind of tourists which are coming, this riff-raff we don't want. They are cooking on the roads. They drive in any manner which they desire. They hang out of vehicles. They do stunt on vehicles. Even today there was a photograph showing on Atal Set, on our Zwari Bridge, how they were coming out and sticking out, hanging out of a taxi. We don't want this kind of tourists. We had quality tourists, and Goa was known all over as international destination with tourists coming in chartered flights. Today they are coming in treks and tempos, and they don't even contribute to our economy. I think we need a complete overhaul of the system, and I think the government and the governor should have taken care to address this situation and rectify these big flaws which are there. Thank you.
Honourable Member Delilah Lobo.
I rise to support the motion of thanks to Governor's address.
Just a small thing. While this amendment is said to be in respect of those quarries which are operating before 2007 or as on 2007, can you see the section 30, the first amendment, proviso? It says, provided further that nothing in this section shall apply to the activity undertaken in pursuance of the permission license granted under this MMRD Act and rules made thereunder. Now please see this, and then on the next page, 30A, that speaks of 31st December 2007. I'm showing you this for the contrast. Now please see how 30 looks. The words are like this. Nothing in this section shall apply to the activity undertaken. Where is the word undertaken? Previously. That means you can even undertake it now. Your intention I can understand, but the wordings which I will tell you, if I am to argue this matter and I'll tell you this undertaken previously is not there. If I put the word previously, the whole effect meaning change jata. Utar na zalyar. Undertaking has an effect means, undertaken means you get the permission, you undertake it.
New permissions also can be given. Previously it is. This is previously.
Where is the word previously? That is where it is. But no, even the minister thinks it can be taken now. Minister who sangta.
I'm
It is
saying
till
permission can be given in
2007,
future.
31st of December 2007.
That is different. That is condoning those. 30A is condoning, but this one is allowing new. Please look at the 30.
Operating functioning is on the 31st day of December
No.
2007.
Please look at 30. Section 2 amendment. Provided further that nothing in this section shall apply to the activity undertaken. Undertaken can be now undertaken also. Where is the word previously? You can add the word and do it. I have no problem. Otherwise, open jata.
No, the date are fixed.
Date na.
Operating functioning as on 31st of December asa.
No. That explanation is only for 30A.
Expedition.
Section 30A is a standalone section. It's not subsection. Section 30A is standalone. Standalone section. So the explanation is to the standalone.
स्पीकर सर हेजे लागू म्हाका दिसता ही बिल मातशें बेगीन दिवपा जाय आमकां 48 hours होन तरी दिवपा जाय आसली लास्ट एक
We are helping the government. We are not opposing. Only the thing is,
if the government is not aware speaker sir this is
a chance घेवन सगळे कोतले मागीर.
कोणाकूय चान्स पडटलो हे सिलेक्ट कमिटी धाडचे ना जाल्यार स्पीकर सर माहिती ना जाल्यार
Because sir,
Ule mare.
renew last payable after every 10 years. Clear as a speaker, sir.
I just want to help the government because I'm telling you what will happen is there will be applications which will ask you now for this and they will use this clause. I'm going to show you why. Please look at your own bill. When you see clause 3, clause 2, insertion of new section 30A. Can you see that? Insertion of new section. After section 30A, the principle, the following section shall be inserted. Now please look down. Explanation. For the purpose of this section, that means these words which you have explained, 31st December 2007, applies only for this section which is 30A. It does not apply for the above one, proviso. That proviso will be opening the floodgates for anybody to get the benefit. That is what it is. So now that is it. You're saying yes, you're saying no. Which? Soglan Yupache? That's now the Honorable Chief Minister said no,
What does
it's
Section 30
2007.
say? Section 30 is applicable for everyone, and you're introducing 30A.
30
Give
Soglan
it to select committee घालया आणि परत रिवाइज करूया हेजे चर्चा करूया सिलेक्ट कमिटी घालून सध्या होल्डार दवरया even if there is a majority it is
Yes. Yeah,
bad in
Just
bad in law.
एक मिनट एक मिनट
I can.
ऐकून घ्या.
The law minister, Speaker sir, the bill has been written by the law ministry, and I will explain to you what
ऐकून घ्या,
it is
ऐकून
a
घ्या
law. It is a law subject. I will explain to you what it is, Speaker sir. Speaker sir, हे जे 330A जो आमचो advocate Carlos Bab सांगता तो, it is specific for exemption for that particular period which is mentioned and explanation has been given. By itself, all mining under MMDR Act, even major minerals which are there, this is minor minerals. Under MMDR Act, everybody is exempted from surface right conversion, which is already, let me explain. This is what is being brought in this. This was already there, Speaker sir.
With great respect, don't confuse surface rights under MMDR
Not
Act
surface
with land
right, for
revenue
conversion.
code. If it's already covered, then you don't require this.
That is what is brought.
You are
No,
making
it
this
is under this
amendment.
act, which
It
is
will
act,
not.
MMDR Act which is there. You read it, sir. Speaker, sir, provided a further noting that in section shall be provided to activity undertaken in pursuance, the major act of 30 allows you to do it. So clarification of 30A is to bring it into existence for those people.
No mining, major or minor can be undertaken without a license under MMRD Act.
Yeah, so MMDR after license only it is given.
Then you require conversion, Sanad.
No, Speaker, sir.
You are
Speaker,
removing
sir,
this.
Issue how, Sangta
Please
Speaker,
understand.
sir. Amendment to Section 30. In Section 30 of the Goa Land Revenue Code 1968, Act number 9 of the 1960, hereby referred to as the Principal Act. After existing provision, the following provision shall be insisted, namely, in the Major Act itself, we are bringing the provision in 30. Provided further that nothing in this section shall apply to the activities undertaken in pursuance of the permission/license granted under the Mines and Mineral Development and Regulation Act 1957, Central Act of 1967 or 1950 under rules on that matter. Therefore, so we are in this section. We are bringing the main section itself that everybody is exempted. In 30A, we are bringing this provision because there was an issue on the High Court where they are also covered, Speaker, sir.
See, what is
Very
happening?
clear.
What is happening is for those of 2007, you're punishing them by giving them this such amount. And for those of now who will undertake, where is that 10 years and all that to be paid? This is only for those who have done before. 30A is to legalize those which were functioning illegally. Now what about this 30? What will they pay? You're exempting them and they'll pay nothing.
Speaker, sir, because there is no clarity, that is why 30A is being brought. And 30A, that proviso is being made, which is very clear. As far as 38, what he says is that exemption which is made is for those people who have met in the High Court. And that is why this provision has been made for 30A. He is added to that, Speaker, sir. What you are saying is
There is
correct.
no objection to that one. No objection to 30A. But my question is 30, the proviso will go across the board and give them a free run.
Speaker, sir, this is the act. And if what he is saying, then the rules will be brought afterwards. Whatever he is saying, we will bring the rules for them.
Yes.
No, there's no reason for select committee.
Next
Very
ordinance.
clear, Speaker.
पास करून rules हाडपाक Speaker, sir.
Speaker, sir, we'll
आमी
bring the
rules पळयता. We'll see in the rules.
He is only saying it is going to be brought up, so bring it under select committee. Why is the hurry to pass it out now? Kida takeda? Are? You are going to put complications.
Sir, whatever
This
rules
is
have
going
been
to make
framed,
people suffer.
the rules will be
You need
framed.
to amend section 30 rather than introducing 30A. You 30 amend करपाक आशिल्लें,
प्रश्न
तितून
असो
add करपाक
आसा,
जालो
विधेयक
paragraph.
विचारान
Can't be
घेवचें.
contrary to the
No, that
act.
30 would have been a
ताका
separate.
मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें.
Speaker, sir, I request
ताका
to move
मान्य
that.
ताणें ना म्हणचें. हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें. हय
But
म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य
हे
जालें.
totally wrong.
विधेयक विचारान
Because हे
घेवपाचो
तुकाय सारखं
प्रस्ताव
न्ही.
मान्य जाला.
गोंयकारा पासो ते तुकाय सारखं
हांव
न्ही. सिलेक्ट
आतां
कमिटी
विधेयक कलमार सभागृहांत सादर करता. विधेयकाक दुरुस्त्यो नात. प्रश्न असो आसा कलम 2, कलम 1 अधिनियम सूत्र आनी प्रदीर्घ मथळ्याचो विधेयकाचो भाग जावचो काय कितें जेका मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें. मान्य ना ताणें ना म्हणचें. हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालां. हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य